Dear friends, I'm Daisy Moran, proud to be with YMCA of the USA and proud to be one of the 6 youth board representatives of the Global Youth Mobilization. I have been blown away with more than 1,400 young people joining us from 105 countries. Throughout the summit, I have been inspired by the young people's bravery and perseverance in helping our communities despite all odds through our different leadership positions. I most enjoyed engaging with participants during the networking sessions, where participants shared with me how they are planning to use the knowledge received from the summit. We have come together to discover the barriers and issues facing young people in the world of employment and entrepreneurship, and to look at some of the innovative solutions out there to meet those challenges. The Youth-led Solutions Summit on the Future of Work focused on care economy and green economy. Our post-COVID world is disrupted. So in this quest for meaningful and decent jobs, caring for one another and caring for the planet is central to how we respond and overcome so many challenges. The year 2020 forced us to grow individually and collectively as communities. A year we finally accept the need for change, declare the change, work for the change, become the change. The COVID-19 pandemic has inspired us to innovate and become creative about the ways we support each other and the communities around us. It has helped us appreciate the value of communities and taught us an important lesson about being interested in others. We need to enable more young people to engage more profoundly in decision-making in our communities and ensure all communities are connected regardless of where you are in the world. The summit has shown us that the future has never been more uncertain for young people, especially when it comes to education and employment, and particularly for the most marginalized and at risk in our societies. We need to be ready for a new and ever-changing job market, so that therefore we need our governments and employers to invest in the education and skills that will prepare us for the challenges of tomorrow. Young people have adapted through their resilience. Now systems need to adapt quickly to work to address inequalities that are widening because of the pandemic. I believe we have the power to not choose between different realities, no longer asking for a seat at the table, but building our own. So the question becomes to the adults. If we are the leaders of today, will you wait till tomorrow to talk to us? And I don't mean a checkbox of diversity and inclusion, but as equal partners. Finally, and most importantly, you. You are all incredible young leaders and change makers. You made this summit. This is our time. This is your time. So let's mobilize for change for a better world. Patricia, what did you think of the summit?
Thank you so much, Daisy, for those strong and powerful words. And greetings from World YMCA. On the first day of the summit, Trang said that it would go by very fast, and it has. What an unforgettable 3 days. I've been delighted to participate and to listen to not only the excellent array of accomplished speakers, Daisy, but also to the wise and insightful comments in the breakout sessions and workshops, as well as in the chat line. So much of the advice and shared wisdom was practical in nature, including the types of skills and competencies that will be needed now and in the future. And in speaker after speaker, reminding us that entry-level education is just that. And now, more than any time in history, lifelong learning is a must. And we must never forget that while hard skills are important for a specific job, soft skills are important for all jobs. I think Howard reminded us of that, and must not be underestimated in importance. Each one of you now has the opportunity to reflect and apply might work for you in your circumstances. And thank you to all of our incredible speakers, panelists, and workshop and breakouts and leaders. You were tremendous, and I have no doubt have influenced and changed the lives and paths of participants going forward. A big shout out to Mike Bromfield and the amazing Youth-Led Solutions Initiative Global Planning Committee. You worked tirelessly, ensuring that our experience was top-notch. Thank you. To Carlos and your staff, thank you. These online events take an enormous amount of support. Your work is very much appreciated. A particular thrill for me has been to see YMCA acknowledged for creating the space for this debate and to see it developing its relationships and partnerships with the world's biggest players, both public, private, and third sector, in the field of youth employment. ILO and the Decent Jobs team, UNICEF and Generation Unlimited, WHO, UNCTAD, UNICEF, MIT Solve, Salesforce, Accenture, HP Life, Sawarsky Foundation, Aspen Institute, Junior Achievement Europe, International Youth Foundation, Circulate Capital, African Ecological Futures, University of San Francisco, even Universal Music 1824 are some of the great names with whom we have worked this week. And our big partners, the Red Cross, Red Crescent, the Scouts, the Girl Guides, the International World Award, the YWCA are the people we're really proud to work with in this big year of the so-called global youth mobilization. And to you, the participants, thank you for registering, for the strong engagement, the feedback, and the appreciation that you've shared online. The YMCA is here for you. But my task is to look forward now, not back, because this is only the beginning. This is the moment where the term youth-led solutions, solutions proposed by young people for young people, really kicks in. By the 10th of July, we expect to receive your project proposals for things that you want to do to meet employment challenges for young people in your community. By the beginning of August, we will revert to you and you'll be asked to present your solutions by the end of August. We will then take 5 weeks to evaluate those proposals and select those we will fund, announcing them at the beginning of September. And by the end of August 2022, the projects are expected to be finished. And in fact, they'll be presented at the World YMCA Council in Aarhus, Denmark in July of 22. We will showcase them then alongside all the youth-led solutions projects which we've developed and will develop. We have very good precedent in the 35 climate action projects we chose to fund. You've just heard from a couple of them, from 20 countries after last October's Youth-Led Solutions Summit, which was the first in the series. I've been thrilled to read about progress in those ongoing projects. I'm also pleased to announce today that we know we have in the region of 150,000 USD in seed funding money available, which will fund about 30 projects. It comes from YUSA and Salesforce, and we're so grateful to both. And our own YMCA area alliances are on standby to support projects in the regions. I want to express my deepest appreciation to them for believing in us and believing in young people. Let me also say that YMCA promises to mentor the solution teams during the solutions design phase. Our partners and local and national YMCAs will be there as role models, coaches, acquaintances, and guiding lights. And we will also give you access to design thinking toolkits facilitated by our partners, Hello Creativity and Innovation Camp, which will be catalysts and will enable solution teams to design human-centered solutions. Our regional YMCA area alliances and countries will coordinate all of this, and you will hear the details from them. So, we go forward with real hope and real purpose. All strength to the YMCA and all strength to young people the world over. Let's be proactive, let's be optimistic, let's see the opportunity in a world in transformation. I echo what we heard from Nathan Kandener on Monday. Let's create the future of work. Let's propose the solutions. The future of work is in our hands. Thank you so much.